Warning, in this video there will be a lot of ums, and generally stuff like that, because this is just a rant video. It's not scripted or anything, just got some notes. So you have been warned, and there will be some swearing because of my frustration of these pauses and not remembering things. So yeah, been warned. Hello guys, this is Anime Man 78 from the Anime Man 78 channel, because that was professional. And today we're just having a video that I'm not planning to be professional in any kind of way. This is just my thoughts on the new 2 episodes of Avatar Legend of Korra, Book 2, Spirits. And I know it's kind of late, but I just haven't been in the mood to make much videos. As you'll see on my main channel, I've just been doing gameplay. So yeah, time to delve into this, and we're just gonna be having a little chat. I'm not gonna, like I said, try to be professional, and we're gonna talk quite a lot on Wan, I think Wan sounds better. The first Avatar See, this is what happens when I don't script things. I just start going yum. As well, even though that isn't in the actual episode, that is in the freaking Jesus. Fuck. Trailers. See, I am terrible. I just forget what I'm saying, like halfway through saying things. But anyway, on to the discussion. So, let's start off with, well, there's nothing to start off with, Korra. And I mean, I know she's a teenager, and I'm a teenager as well, and I know that we are anything but perfect. It's just, she seems to have not changed at all since season 1, which is kind of frustrating, because it doesn't show much character development, because I want her to change. Like, take Aang in The Last Airbender. He changes quite a lot in nearly every season, and maybe not as much in book 2, but from book 3 onwards, you could tell that he had matured from season 1, and with this, she still kind of acts like a teenager who doesn't know any better. Like, let's take this for example. The uncle, Unalaka, or Unalak? I'm sorry guys, like I said, I haven't watched those 2 episodes in a couple of days. He is like oozing out evil. I mean, he couldn't be any more obvious. You know when you see a character and the main character instantly is all like, you're my best friend, and you're like, well, he's gonna fucking try and stab her in the back at some point. Well, we get that, her uncle, and I mean, she's just being a total dick to her dad and Tenzin, and to be honest, in those 2 storylines, I'm complete, like, cut all the spirit shit, at least from what we've seen so far. I really want to be following Tenzin's story, because it's really awesome. Him with his brother and sister going out to find out more about the avatars, which is obviously we're gonna find out about one. But pretty much it goes like this. There's 2 main storylines as far as this has showed us, where it is Tenzin, his brother and sister, and his family going out to all the air temples and shoot like that to go learn more about the avatars and where Aang grew up and all that stuff, which is instantly the best, because I mean, the history of that's going to be awesome. And like I said, we're going to find out about Aang. And Korra is going off with her uncle, and, well, not her dad anymore, her uncle, to try and stop, like, the spirits, which is, the spirit one seems the most boring, because all I'll say is, fighting a spirit makes up for really bad fight scenes. It's just freaking the spirit bender, I guess it would be called. I'm gonna burp. Oh fuck. Like I said, I'm professional. The spirit bender, he just kind of standing there. There's nothing too exciting about that. I wasn't all like, oh, blood's pumping when that came along, which is disappointing. And I was also, I may be just skipping from topic to topic, but I was also really annoyed about freaking Henry Ford, or whatever. You know, the dude who made those cars back in the 1920s that I keep getting mixed up with Harrison Ford by name. So Henry Ford, I think, but the actual guy who's pretty much Henry Ford in the anime, or if you call it an anime or not. Some people don't, some people do. I call it an anime, blah blah blah. Yeah, Henry Ford's daughter, pretty much, in this anime. I really hate what they've done with her, because I was expecting her to be mad and show her kind of pissed off and depressed because she just got dumped. And instead they're, I think, going for... Fuck, sorry. That was my cat licking himself. Instead, I think they're going to go for her and Boleng, which is kind of like cute and all. It's just it would be really annoying because it's like that in so many like cartoons, for God's sake. Dude goes out with a girl, main character going to go out with that dude. The dude ends up going out with the main character. Wait. Yeah, with the main character. And then freaking she just gets put off to the side and lives happy with the second main character. That really annoys me. I don't know what character type that is or anything, because I really don't know my character types that well, but that just pisses me off because you can see it happening. And pretty much this episode split me right down into the middle, because right now I'm getting out the bits I don't like. Just it doesn't show progression at all. All the characters seem to be the same, apart from freaking Mako. You can obviously see that he has progressed because he's like part of the police or something, and he's a total badass. But other than that, they're all kind of just the same. And time to talk about the dad. Okay, so pretty much the dad, they do an old Zuko on him and have him banished from his homeland and all that stuff. And this is why that was a really good part, because it got me pissed at the dad, but at the same time Korra was being a dick to him. So it was good because it really had you like, you didn't know what side to be on, really. But to be honest, I was mainly on the dad's side throughout most of it. But he shouldn't have lied to her, but she shouldn't have acted like a dick to her. So that was a really good dynamic, I guess you would say, in the episode. And I think I've covered most things, actually. I guess we could go into one. What haven't I think I've talked about everything. Oh, I got something else to add. They keep showing us all these pictures of freaking Zuko and all the old cast when they're older. I want some proper, like, I want to know what happened to them. One, if we don't get Zuko's mum, like what happened the hell to her in this series, this will probably be one of my most hated shows. I'm sorry. It's just season 1, like literally the minute he mentions all that mum stuff, you're like, shit, I want to find that out. Then freaking Korra, and they tease at it, and I was like, fuck, it's finally happening, and then it doesn't. So I just want it to happen. It's really annoying. It's like, because they're bigging it up to be something that I'm sad to say that it probably will not end up being, because ever since pretty much the first couple episodes, they've been all like, ooh, the mom, and he's all like, what happened to her? So when it happens, if it isn't like the most spectacular thing ever, I'll probably be pissed. But that is asking for much, but they shouldn't have held so long to do it, I guess. I'm not too sure, but I think that's everything. So let's move on to Juan, I think he is. Yeah, Juan. Okay, so let's open this. This is all kind of some facts I found out about Juan through comments on other videos and stuff, and just generally my thoughts. So I really like what they did with Juan's name, because I feel like it was a mixture of Juan, because he's the first Avatar, which is awesome, the first Avatar in the series. So Juan and Aang, sorry. God, I wanted the live action movie, kill me now. But we have freaking Juan and Aang and Juan, I guess. And apparently this kind of contradicts what I just said, because in Chinese it means 1,000 years, and that's the number of years he lived before Avatar Korra. So, you know, it is, and this is from my little note document here, and it is also used in Wang Shi Tong, the spirit who knows 10 billion thousand things. Sorry, numbers are not my kind of guy. What the fuck? Like 10,000 things. And here's another thing that I thought was really interesting. So Avatar 1 started out as a firebender, so it really, you can see why the Fire Nation thought they had the divine right to rule, which we see in Last Airbender. So that was a question that I never really thought of asking. Why? I just thought they were like power hungry, but you could also argue that, which just adds a bit more depth to it, I feel. And this is something that kind of annoyed me, that he was a firebender, because he's probably going to be the mentor of Korra, because you got the friggin' first Avatar. Aang, you're cool and all, but the first Avatar and Aang, I know who I'm picking. And yeah, so he's a firebender. So okay, we have Aang. His mentor pretty much was a firebender. Her mentor's a firebender. And yeah, she pretty much uses firebending more than she does her own, like her first one, I guess, waterbending. So I'm a bit firebending out, I guess, because throughout all of Last Airbender, you're like, oh, we never see that much firebending, and then fucking end of book 2 and onto season 3, you're just all like, geez, so much firebending. And with Korra, it's like so much firebending. So yeah, I think that's kind of the end of my rant. Knowing my luck, this is probably still like a 2-minute rant, but I feel like I ranted for a while. And also, I just put this out in the meanwhile because I am going to be writing the script for a Fate Zero review. So subscribe and comment for more videos. Also subscribe to my main channel where I do gameplay, game reviews, and all that kind of crap. You have been watching Anime Man 17, and I'm signing out. Bye bye.